The small intestine is a twisting, turning loop-the-loop that's about 2 to 4 meters, 7 to 13 feet long. It's where most of the digestion and absorption takes place. By the time it reaches the end, the food has vertically disappeared. As long and winding as it is, the surface area is increased even more by folds in the mucosa. This allows for more contact with villi. The place is covered with these protrusions. Don't know how to pronounce that word, but it's okay. About 30 per square millimeter. Nutrient absorption happens through special cells on the surface of the villi. Each cell contains even tinier protrusions that contribute to a surface area called a brush border. This all increases the surface area 600 times. If you stretch the brush border out flat, it could cover a tennis court. I appreciate how readily you provided all this information. It's what I do. Really? I give tours too. Yeah. My friends all hang out in the Jejunum. I don't know how to pronounce that word because I haven't learned it yet, but it's okay. Stopping the growth of bad bacteria while making an enzyme called lactose that breaks down milk sugars. We're called lactobacillus. I haven't learned that word yet, but it's okay. But I honestly find this job to be more rewarding. In the small intestine, time is urged forward through the peristalsis, just like in the esophagus. Muscles rhythmically squeeze and release, helped along by the villi moving up and down. Fiber is helpful here because it can't be digested. Instead, it encourages peristalsis by pushing up against the intestinal wall. Don't stop the party when pushes right back. Keep moving, creep. I talk about fiber too when I cover nutrition. So how does the small intestine digest and absorb all the nutrients? Digestion mostly happens in the duodenum, using enzymes from the brush borders and other organs. Then the resulting nutrients can be absorbed in the jejunum and the ileum. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it's okay. If you know about nutrition, you must be familiar with macronutrients. Yes, carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. Right, so complex carbohydrates are held together by bonds that can be broken down by brush border enzymes like amylase, also found in the saliva, and lactose, like my friends make. Proteins can be broken apart by proteases like pepsin from the stomach, and lactase, similar to the kind found in saliva, breaks triglycerides. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Let's just call it triglycerides apart into separate fatty acid chains. But first it needs, whoa, what is that? Oh, exactly. We've reached the middle of the duodenum. This bile is unleashed by a muscular valve above another sphincter. Bile is a fluid made of water, pigment, fat, and bile salt, which have two sides. I just love water. It is attractive to my lifestyle. I hate getting wet. Oh dear. They gather around fats by the hydrophobic side facing toward the fat particles, while the hydrophilic side enjoys the water flowing by. Hello, fat. These groups split the fat into chunks, the salts forming the surface of a sphere. lipase can now get at the triglycerides fruit gaps in between the bile salts. Careful, I'm ticklish. Where does all this bile come from? I'm so glad you asked. We didn't even rehearse this. I'm a professional. It is stored in one of the accessory organs of the digestive system, the gallbladder. I'll see you guys in part 10.